Hey, what's up, everybody? This is like a follow-up video, like I said I would do, to the build on the team associated 8.2E factory team. Along with saying that, today, actually, this is just a little bomb dropper. Today, they released the 0.3 version. Of course they did, since, I haven't even put this together yet. Which they've upgraded a couple of things that I can see in the kit now. Would probably work on, probably be a better kit, actually. But at the same time, saying that, a lot of those companies, they have to stay in business, and the way to stay in business is come up with new ideas and new products all the time. Like, does it really make it a big difference? I don't know. So, let's go over a couple of things so far with this kit. I'm gonna sit down here and talk to you for a minute. It's a really well built kit. The build quality on it is really good. I mean, there's the threads, everything are great. But I mean, let's show you this real quick. This is a caster block. I got two left side caster blocks. I didn't get it right and left. And this is like one of the first steps in the owner's manual, or the directions, what instructions, whatever. So I mean, a normal person would have probably been at a standstill already, waiting for this part. Another thing, when I called to talk to him about this part, they weren't super friendly. I don't want to say the guy's name. I'm sure he has to talk to people that are probably really difficult all day long. But like I said, I got a brand new kit and I get two left sides in here. I'm at a standstill. You know what I'm saying? This is now, I can't really put the front end together. Another thing, these boots. Okay, these boots here, they're just like little CV axle boots that a regular car, like a real car, has, kind of, on a front wheel drive car or a 4-wheel drive car. Well, you're supposed to slide them over the dog bone here. Let me try to get a closer shot of this, okay? Without ruining the shot. This dog bone, okay, well, first of all, the hole on these things is, it's small, man. It's super small. And these things are like a really tough, strong rubber. So trying to open them, how you try to open them is with, with a pair of pliers, and then maybe spray like a little. I sprayed a little bit of Simple Green in there because Simple Green's slippery, and try to slide them over it. I did manage to get one done. Okay, and these things are important. It's not like they're dust covered. They are dust covers, but they actually hold the pin in on here. Okay, you can, I don't know why this isn't zooming in right. The pin right here, that's going to be held in by this boot. Okay, so otherwise the pin flies out. And they're strong rubber. I've ripped 3 of them now. I mean, I think that they should have come out with a different way to do it. So like these ones here on the differentials that are on the center differential side, there's a big rubber, oh, here on this one that has it, if you can see that, there's a rubber band that holds it on there, and then you got to take the boot and go around it, which was so hard to get that boot around that thing. Okay, and then this one, I imagine that these will slip on a little easier on this side because it's not that big of a deal, or it doesn't have to go around that big O-ring. But just trying to get them over the dog bone side is almost impossible. I swear, it's just like they just ripped like no problem. So the next thing I'm thinking about doing is taking these back apart and trying to slide it over that side. Which you're probably not going to be able to see this, but slipping them over that side, which that side doesn't have it's just basically this ball. It's a little bit bigger than the ball, but without the middle piece there. And maybe using a heat gun to like warm them up really good and soapy water, if not like straight on like WD-40 or something that's even, you know, something really slippery to see if you can get them over that. But let me tell you something. If you buy one of these kits, go ahead and buy about 3 or 4 packs of those things, because there's no way you're not gonna get all what? Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 4 on there without ripping one. It's just like impossible. And like I said, I didn't even tell the guy about the boots because he kind of didn't want to hear it. This is what they told me to do, since they gave me 2 left pieces here. They told me to take a picture of it, get the receipt for the car, and write a note saying what was wrong with the car, and send that all to them. And it's kind of like, this part probably cost them what, $1, and it's gonna cost them, like, since they do a lot of shipping, probably like not even $2 to send me. And it's stuff like that. Like Horizon Hobbies is really good at it. You call Horizon Hobbies with a problem like this, not a problem. We got one out to you right now, and it's literally at your house 2 days later. Traxxas is just about the same way, and you kind of think like how I feel is it puts a bad taste in your mouth. You know, it really does. You try to really back a team up, or not a team, but a company, Team Associated, and you know, you believe in their cars and their products, and you spend a ton of money on their cars and products, and when it comes to just simple help like this, like, hey, I bought a brand new kit that was $500, and you guys put the wrong pieces in there, or one wrong piece in there, and they want you to fax them receipts and take pictures and email them and write notes. It's like, really? Okay. Maybe I'll think about a different brand after that. So other than that, I'm just like at a standstill waiting for parts to put a brand new car together already, which is kind of sucks. And it's not one of those things like I don't know what I'm doing. I worked at a hobby shop for 4 years, I think. I've had almost every RC car you can imagine. I've put planes together, fly helicopters. I know what I'm doing, and I have a lot of common sense as well. It's not that the parts are bad, like quality. I don't think it's that. It's just this is a kind of a tough kit to put. It's kind of a hard kit to put together. You almost need 4 hands. This thing right here, this eyelet and this little ball cup, or not ball cup, but this little, I don't know what it's called, I forgot. But the eyelet, the plastic part, and the ball inside of it here. Okay, I even have balling pliers from my helicopter. I wish this would come in clearer. So when I popped this through, it went past the ball all the way to the other side there, which made me have to come back through again, which made this not move free at all. I mean, it kind of does, because actually what I did is I took the ball out and polished it with metal polish and a Dremel, so it kind of smoothed the ball out a lot compared to the factory. But obviously the plastic got, pushed the wrong way, and it's just not as free as that. The other side is as smooth as glass. So I had to buy a new eyelet and a new ball, because the ball actually is scratched. Just that's how it came from the factory, I guess. I mean, I don't think I did it. So there was another part that I had to buy. And instead of waiting for this part, which is going to take them, like I said, I worked at a hobby shop for a long time and dealt with Associated a couple times. And even working at a hobby shop, they're not the easiest company to work for. So a part like this, I don't think they emailed me back or anything today telling me, that they're going to send me the part out or sorry or anything like that. So It'll probably be a couple weeks before I get that from them, if I even get it from them. So I went ahead and just bought it myself. That was like an $8 part. But like I said, other than that, it's a really nice car. I mean, it is a nice car. Everything is fitting perfect. I don't know. I mean, I like it. I'm kind of bummed out that they came out with a brand new one today, and I haven't even put this thing together. But other than that, it doesn't mean I'm going to stop buying Associated cars or anything. I wish they had a little bit better customer service. Like I said, for people like me, you know, I spent a lot of money on Associated stuff. I always have. I've bought their stuff for a long time. Grew up with their stuff. I know that they don't know that when I call, but it's kind of like just have a little bit more heart. You know, a little bit. We're RC enthusiasts, and you know, when we call, we're just trying to figure something out to help your company, basically. So it is what it is. Don't discourage that from buying anything Associated. I mean, the guy I talked to didn't make the car, so he just works there. And I know he's worked there for a long time because I've talked to him before. But other than that, it's like I said, it's a nice car. Some of these parts in here, I explained to my friend, I'm like, they're like jewelry, man. They're like jewelry. I don't know if you're going to pick that up on the camera, but I mean, the billet on it is nice. The colors on it are good. Differentials went together real nice and smooth. The one differential here, see, it's okay. Really, it's a little loud, but I think it's just because it's not actually put on the chassis yet, so I'm not going to say anything about that. Still got to do that whole bag of shocks, but I like it. I can't wait to put it all the way together and show everybody how it runs. So I just wanted to share that little bit with you guys on the troubles that I'm having so far with it, which were the boots. Impossible to put over the dog bones already. I mean, don't try to just dry lube them over that thing. Put something in there to make it slippery, warm them up, I guess. Maybe put them in some hot water. That's probably what I'll do, is put them in some real hot water. See if I can soften them up a little bit. And maybe when you put your pliers in there, like stretch them out, pre-stretch them out before you slide them over. Because they're not cheap. I think they're like $6 for 2 of them. And believe it or not, I don't know if there's a difference or not, but there's 2 different part numbers for these things. Okay? So like one is for the like the out drives, I guess, and the other one's for like the center drive shafts, or the drive shafts, I guess you call them. And so on one package it's just those, right? If you just buy one of the part numbers, you just get the boots, and the other part number you get the boots and these rubber rings. But I don't know, by looking at the center hole, I know you can't see it on the video, it looks like one of the holes is a little bit bigger. I mean, it's such a small difference. It's like you don't know if that one was just molded a little bit bigger, or, you know, dried different or what. But there's 2 different part numbers, so I got 2 different bags. Obviously, I need them all. I only have one, but I'll do another video after I get the parts, because I'm kind of stuck right now. I can't really do much more till I get those boots and till I get that front caster block. Because what happens if you try to like skip ahead in these owner's manuals, you start getting real confused on all. I mean, it looks clean right now, but there's just, that bag is full of screws. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. That bag's full of screws, and you don't want to get them mixed up and start, you know, losing stuff, and it just becomes a nightmare. So you just kind of do it at how the owner's manual tells you, you know, step by step. Because if you jump ahead a couple of steps, that's going to be where you end up having to, I got to take apart the whole front part because it doesn't fit in there now, type thing. So just be patient. Remember that you bought a kit because you wanted to put a car together and you wanted a better car. These are real race cars, basically. I mean, not, you know, full-size race cars, but they're made for racing. And just think of what, you know, a NASCAR crew has to go through. You don't see it on TV when they're racing, but believe it or not, when they go back to the pit, they're breaking down that whole car, and, you know, they're doing their thing. And this is part of racing, you know, is waiting for parts and making sure everything's put together right. And it's trial and error, you know. Now I learned going through 3 of those boots that obviously the way I'm doing it is not the right way. And I'm going to put them in hot water and figure out a different way to get those on there. So, sorry for carrying along here forever. I'm going to go ahead and cut the video off. Like I said, I'll return, or I'll do another video when I get the parts and get a little bit more of it together. I'll probably do a video at almost at the end when I have it all together, let you know what I think about it, and then we'll do like a full painted body, ready to go to the track type video, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later.